Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Study and Entertainment with Shagun. In the last video we have learned the characteristics of matter and the characteristics of solid, and in this video we will also learn some characteristics of solids, some more characteristics and the characteristics of liquid and gases. So we will also do the exercises and discuss them. We will do objectives and subjectives. Hope you will clarify all your doubts in my video. So let's start the video. Let's get started. So last video we have learned that the characteristics of matter and the characteristics of solids. So let's revise what are the characteristics of matter. The characteristics of matter are they have mass, they possess some volume, and they can be perceived by our sense organs. And we have also learned the characteristics of solid. The two characteristics are that they have mass and they occupy some space. So let us start with the characteristics of solid. They have a definite shape. We will start with they have a definite shape. Solids have a definite shape, okay? Some of the solids have regular shape, such as cuboids, books, cube, ice cube, sphere, cricket ball, cylinder, water pipe, cone, ice cream cone, etc. Now we see various things, and some of them are cubes, cuboid, sphere, cylinder, cone. These shapes of things we see everywhere, wherever we go, like a duster. It's a cuboid. Ice cubes, they are cubes, and sphere, cricket ball, cylinder, water pipe. Now many of the solids are found in uneven shapes, such as rocks and stones. This shows that solids have a definite shape, okay? Now we can also see the rocks and stones. They have an uneven shape. They cannot call that they have a shape. They have an uneven shape. So this shows that all solids have a definite shape. Now we come to that they have a definite volume. Okay, now all the solids have definite volume. Okay, liquids also have a definite volume, but only gases do not have a definite volume. Why? We will learn when we will go to the characteristics of gases. Now let us move to the next part. They have definite volume. They have definite volume. Now solids also have a definite volume. The tightly packed constituent particles and rigid structure of solid give rise to their definite volume. Now the tightly packed constituent particles, the particles which are very tightly packed, the intermolecular space is very less. This tightly packed constituent and it's rigid means if we break something, then if it's kept for 100 years also and we came back, then we will see that it's like that only. That means that it's rigid. Solids are rigid. Now the solids rigid structure give rise to their definite volume. Now these tightly packed constituent particles and the rigid structure of solid, they give rise to the definite volume. So now let us move to the characteristics of liquid. Now comes our characteristics of liquid. Characteristics of liquid. Now before this topic in solids we discuss 4 points, okay? And this one also we will discuss 4 points. The first point is they have mass. All liquids possesses mass. When a glass beaker with some liquid in it is kept on a pan and the other beaker is empty, glass beaker, you will notice that the physical balance similarly, the balance will tilt towards the beaker filled with some liquid. Now, all liquids possesses mass. All liquids have some mass, okay? Now, when you take a glass beaker with some liquid, okay, it has some liquid, water, milk, anything. It has some liquid and it's kept on the side of pan in one pan, and the other beaker is empty, kept in another pan. Then you will notice that the physical balance. Similarly, the balance will tilt towards the beaker filled with some liquid. Okay, now why the balance will tilt towards the beaker with liquid? Because all liquids have mass. Because of the liquids possessing mass, it is tilting towards the beaker which has some liquids. Okay, it can be said that there is water, milk, oil, anything. Okay, but they possesses mass. If you take 100 ml of liquid, then it has also mass. If you take 200 ml, 300 ml, 400 ml, it has mass. Okay, so now this activity shows us that all liquids, they have mass. Now the next topic is they occupy space. All liquids occupy space. All liquids are a kind of matter, and all matter occupies space. Okay, now as I said it, that all matter occupies space, and a liquid is also a matter. Okay, now all liquids, even water or milk, it occupies some space. All liquids are a kind of matter, and all matter occupies some space. Okay, now this is 2 points. One is they have mass and they occupy space. Okay, now we will move to the next page. Okay, these were the 2 points. They have mass and they occupy space. Now we will move to the next 2 points, that they do not have a definite shape but they have a definite volume. Okay, now I will be explaining you that the liquids do not have a definite shape but they have a definite volume. So let us move to the next topic. They do not have a definite shape. They do not have a definite shape. Liquids do not have a definite shape. They take the shape of the container in which they are kept. The particles of liquid are loosely packed, because of which they are capable to taking the shape of the container carrying them. Now liquids do not have a definite shape. Okay, they take the shape of the container. Okay, why? Because the intermolecular space is more than solids. Okay, that's why they are capable to take the shape of the container, bottle, beaker, glass, anything. They are capable. If you pour 100 ml of water in a glass and then you will pour it in the bowl, then it will be 100 ml. But what change? It changes its shape. Okay, this is how liquids change their shape, and they are capable to take the shape the container. They are capable to take the shape of the container carrying them. Now the next and the last point is they have definite volume. Liquids have definite volume. Liquid particles are not so tightly packed, so they have definite shape but definite volume. For example, they occupy equal space. Okay, now these liquids have a definite volume. As I said, all matter, okay, all matter except gas have a volume, definite volume. I have given an example of 100 ml of water. Okay, 100 ml of water I have given an example. Now in the liquids, the particles are not so tightly packed. Okay, they are a little bit loosely packed. That is why they have an indefinite shape but they have a definite volume. For example, they occupy equal space. Okay, if you pour some milk in a glass and then pour in a pan, then it will take just the shape, but it takes a equal space. Okay, now we have completed the characteristics of liquid also. Now we will move to the next one, characteristics of gases. Okay, now let us move to the next topic, characteristics of gases. Characteristics of gases. They can flow. Gases are capable to flow. Now, why the gases are capable to flow? Because the intermolecular attraction is very weak and the intermolecular space is very big. Okay, that is why they are capable to flow. And why do they flow? Because they do not stay in their places. Actually, they move. They are random. They move from here to there to here. If we keep a empty bottle, but the bottle is not empty, there is some gases, and the gases are flow. Okay. For example, air is a gas and it can flow throughout the atmosphere. Okay, now the air around us, it's a gas. Okay, it is a gas. It can be also called oxygen, and it can flow throughout the atmosphere. And what is atmosphere? A blanket of air around us is called atmosphere. Okay, now a blanket of air around us is known as atmosphere. Now we will go to the next point. They occupy space. Now all gases occupy space. When an empty glass beaker is pushed upside down into a water and tilted as shown, gas bubbles will be observed rising to the water surface from the mouth of the beaker. This activity shows that gases occupy entire space given to them. Now, gases also occupy space. Now, when you keep an empty beaker and you push it upside down, okay, into a water and it's tilted, the gas bubbles will be observing rising to the water surface from the mouth. Okay, mouth of the beaker, some gas bubbles will be rising, okay, from the mouth of the beaker, and this activity is showing us that gases occupy entire space given to them. Okay, till now we have learned the two characteristics of gases, that they can flow and they occupy space. Now let us move to the next page and the next two characteristics of gases. Now our next two characteristics are, they do not have a definite volume but they have a mass. Okay, now let us move to the next page and the next point, they do not have a definite volume. They do not have a definite volume. Gases neither have a definite shape nor a definite volume. In gases, particles are very loosely packed, so they occupy all the empty space provided to them. Okay, now the gases, in the gases, they neither have a definite shape nor have a definite volume, because in gases, particles are very loosely packed. Okay, as I said, the intermolecular space is very big, so the particles are also loosely packed, so they occupy all the space, all the empty space provided to them. Now the last characteristic is they have mass. Okay, all gases possesses mass. When a balloon filled with air is kept in one of the pan of a physical balance and an empty balloon on other pan, then the balance will tilt towards the balloon filled with air. This shows that gases have mass. Okay, now all gases possesses mass. Okay, but when a balloon filled with air, okay, it is tied on a pan, on a side of pan, and the other physical balance of an empty balloon on the other pan. Okay, so we will notice, okay, it is tilting, the balance is tilting towards the balloon filled with some air. Why? Because it has some air, it has very little air, then also it has weight and it has mass. The weight of the balloon is more than the weight of the flatted balloon. Inflated balloon weight is more than the flatted balloon. Okay, now we will go to the exercises. Now first we will discuss the objectives, then we will go to the subjectives. So let us move to the exercises of this chapter. We completed this chapter now. We have completed the chapter and now we have come to the exercises of the chapter. Now first we will do the objectives. Okay, the multiple choice questions, MCQs. The first question is: a substance in liquid has A. definite shape, B. definite volume, and C. definite shape and definite volume. Okay, now a liquid substance has a definite volume. The answer will be a definite volume. The A and C are wrong. They do not have a definite shape and they only have a definite volume, not both definite shape and definite volume. Now the first answer is definite volume. Now we will go to the second one. Matter is made up of A. atoms, B. molecules, and C. atoms and molecules. Okay, now first one will be correct, but molecules are also there. Okay, then A or B are wrong. C is correct. We can't say A and B are wrong because it is made up of atoms also and molecules also. So we will choose C because this option has both atoms and molecules. Matter is made up of particles called atoms and molecules. Now the 3 is atom can't be seen by naked eyes because option A, they move very fast, option B, they are too small, and option C, they are invisible. But the answer is B, they are too small. Okay, atoms are very small, that's why they can't be seen with naked eyes. A and C are wrong, they move very fast, the option is wrong, and they are invisible, this is also wrong. Now next question is fill in the blanks. The first fill in the blanks is: a gas neither have a fixed dash or fixed dash. Answer is: a gas neither have a fixed shape nor a fixed volume. Okay, the blank will be filled. The first blank will be filled with shape and the second will be filled with volume. Now question 2: when water is put in freezing chamber, it in refrigerator it changes into solid dash. Answer is: when water is put in freezer chamber, it in the refrigerator it changes into solid ice. Okay, now third is LPG is in liquid form in cylinder. Okay, the blank is filled with liquid, so answer will be LPG is in liquid form in cylinder. Now fourth one is: a gas can be compressed easily. The answer is compressed. Okay, a gas can be compressed easily. Fifth is: a steam is a gaseous from dash. Answer is: a steam is a gaseous from water. When we heat or boil the water, the gas type comes out. It's the steam of the water. Now we will go to the next one. State whether the following are true or false. Now let us go to the next page and question 3. Third question: state whether the following statements are true or false. First one is: a solid can flow easily. It is false. And the second one: milk put in a container occupy new shape. It is true. Third: shape of rich solid is fixed. True. Fourth: when water is heated strongly change to steam, it also true. And the fifth one: a gas can compressed with a great difficulty, it's false. Now fourth one is: match the following. Ice goes to solid from water, LPG goes to liquid form of gas, orange juice goes to no fixed shape, steel plate goes to fixed shape, and air goes to fluids. Now we will go to the subjectives. The fifth question is: differentiate between any one point. A is solid and gases and the B is liquids and gases. Now let us see the answer. Question A: differentiate between solids and gases. solids, there is a very strong force of attraction between the particles of solid, and the gases, there is a very negligible force of attraction between the particles of gases. This is the difference between solids and gases. Now B, liquids. Liquids. B, liquids particles are less loosely packed with more space than solids, and the gases particles are loosely packed with larger space than liquids. This is the difference between the liquids and gases. Now comes our answer the following in details. Now first is state the characteristics of solid, and we have to state any three characteristics. First will be they have mass, second they have a definite shape, and third they have a definite volume. Second, state the characteristics of liquid, any 3 points. They can flow, they do not have a definite shape, and they have a mass. 3. State the characteristics of gases, any 3. Answer is they have mass, they occupy some space, but they do not have a definite volume. Now the last question is define the following in one sentence. First is matter. Matter is anything which has mass, occupies space, possesses volume, can be perceived by sense organs. Second is atoms. Atoms are smallest particles which is constituting matter. Third, LPG. LPG is also known as liquid petroleum gas used in kitchens at home for cooking. And fourth, gases. Gases neither have a definite shape nor the definite volume. They are highly compressible. Now, this all are the objectives and subjectives, and we have completed this chapter also. So we have completed this chapter, and we have also done the subjective objectives exercises, and also discussed all the characteristics of matter, characteristics of 3 states of matter, what are matter, atoms, LPG, everything in this chapter we have discussed, and we have also learnt it and understand it. Okay, now this is how we complete this chapter, and meet you in the next video. Guys, hope you have clarified all your doubts in this video. If you are new to my channel, then please subscribe my channel, and if you think that my video is understandable and you have clarified all your doubts, then like, subscribe and comment how was the video. See you in the next video. Till then, thank you.